Studio Ghibli fans know there's nothing quite like the magic of a hand-drawn fantasy that dives into the emotional struggles of growing up, identity, and the hidden worlds just beyond our reach. While the legendary studio has long been the gold standard for animated storytelling, Netflix's A Whisker Away has quietly emerged as a worthy spiritual sibling. Released in 2020 and boasting an impressive 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, this emotionally rich fantasy romance may be the closest thing fans have gotten to a modern-day Spirited Away. Directed by Junichi Sato and Tomodachi Shibayama, A Whisker Away, or Nikita Watashiwa Nico Okaburu, is not just a charming coming-of-age story. It's a visual and emotional journey that Ghibli fans will feel instantly at home in. From its dreamlike animation to its deeply personal themes of self-worth and transformation, this film doesn't just echo the Ghibli style. It expands upon it in compelling, contemporary ways. A hidden world and a restless heart that echoes a Spirited Away much like Spirited Away, A Whisker Away whisks its young protagonist into a hidden, magical realm that mirrors her emotional turmoil. Mayo Sasaki, a quirky and impulsive middle schooler, escapes the real world by using a mysterious cat mask that allows her to transform into a feline. It's not unlike Chihiro crossing into the spirit world, a metaphor for her journey through fear, identity, and growth. The magical cat world Mayo enters is whimsical yet unsettling, filled with strange customs and rules that feel straight out of a Ghibli playbook. Just as Chihiro had to navigate the unfamiliar realm of bathhouse spirits, Mayo must make difficult choices about who she wants to be, both in her human life and her feline fantasy. The magical transformation is symbolic of losing oneself to escape pain while being tempted by an easier identity. Both heroines are dealing with fractured family dynamics. Chihiro feels neglected as her parents chase material comfort, while Mayo struggles with a distant stepmother and absent biological mom. These emotional undercurrents lend each girl's adventure a quiet weight. Ghibli fans will recognize this blend of the personal and the fantastical, where emotional healing is just as important as magical resolution. The animal transformations also serve as a metaphor for invisibility, which is something both girls struggle with. Chihiro becomes literally unrecognizable to her parents, and Mayo, in cat form, is finally noticed by the boy she loves. But being seen while wearing a mask isn't the same as being truly known, a message both stories deliver with grace and depth. The slow pacing, soft colors, and surreal charm of A Whisker Away animation-wise, A Whisker Away is a visual feast. The film's color palette shifts between warm summer hues and eerie twilight tones, mirroring Mio's emotional roller coaster. While it doesn't have Studio Ghibli's hand-drawn legacy, its painterly backgrounds and expressive character animation evoke a similarly immersive feel. The cat world, in particular, bursts with surreal charm. One of the most Ghibli-esque aspects of the film is its pacing. There's no rush to get to the climax. Instead, the story lingers in quiet moments of introspection, quirky side characters, and gentle fantasy. This allows the emotional core of the story to develop naturally, much like in My Neighbor Totoro or Whisper the Heart. It invites viewers to feel rather than just watch. Ghibli fans who love subtle human storytelling wrapped in fantasy will find this deeply resonant. The film's emotional arc is layered with mature insight into adolescence. Mayo isn't just a bubbly romantic. She's depressed, often masking her pain with loud antics. Her transformation into a cat becomes a metaphor for emotional escape, which plays out visually in her body language and expressions. Ghibli fans who love subtle human storytelling wrapped in fantasy will find this deeply resonant. What makes A Whisker Away stand out among other Netflix anime films is how carefully it balances whimsy with darkness. The cat world seems cozy, but there's a creeping unease that the longer Mayo stays, the more her human self she loses. This mirrors Spirited Away's themes of temptation and self-forgetting, creating real stakes without sacrificing magic. A Whisker Away shows what it means to be truly seen and loved.